Okay, you see question number 30. A bag contains 2 white and 3 black balls. Another bag contains 1 white and 4 black balls. One ball is transferred at random from the first bag to the second bag, and then a ball is drawn from the second bag. Find the probability that the ball is white. Now see one thing here. The white ball can be drawn from the second bag after transferring a ball from the first bag to the second bag. So the event of getting a white ball can materialize in the following mutually exclusive ways. A white ball was transferred from the first bag to the second bag, and then a white ball is drawn from the second bag. Or a black ball was transferred from the first bag to the second bag, and then a white ball is drawn from the second bag. So here we apply the addition theorem. So first of all, what happened? We declare an event C that denotes the event of getting a white ball from the second bag, and another event A and B. A denotes the event that the transferred ball was white, and B denotes the event that the transferred ball was black. So PC equals to P of 1 plus P of 2. Now what is P of 1? P of 1 is that a white ball was transferred from first bag to the second bag, and then a white ball is drawn from the second bag. That means A intersection C. What is A? A denotes the event that a white ball was transferred, and C denotes the event that a white ball is drawn from the second bag. So P A intersection B. Or a black ball was transferred from the first bag to the second bag, and means intersection, and a white ball is drawn from the second bag. So probability B intersection C. Or we can also write as C equals to A intersection C in a bracket, then union again in a bracket B intersection C, then PC equals to P of A intersection C plus P of B intersection C. Now here one thing actually you see, this A intersection C and B intersection C are mutually exclusive. A intersection C means probability of transferring a white ball and then drawing a white ball from the second bag, and this means probability of transferring a black ball and then getting a white ball from the second bag. Now, okay, fine. Now here what happens? PA intersection C. What is PA intersection C? Here we apply the compound theorem of probability. PA into PC given A plus PB into PC given A. Fine. Now what is PA? PA means probability that the transferred ball was white. Now in the first bag, in total how many balls were there? 3 plus 2, that means 5 black balls were there, and the total number of possible outcomes 51, or simply 5. And what is the favorable number of outcomes? If the transferred ball was white, then out of 2 white balls, 1 ball was transferred. So favorable number of outcomes is 2C1, or simply 2. So PA is 2 upon 5. And then PC given A. What is PC given A? Probability of getting a white ball from the second bag if a white ball was transferred from first to the second. Now in the second bag what happens? In total 5 balls were there. So after transferring a ball, a white ball in fact, the total number of balls increased to 6 and the number of white balls increased to 2. So here probability of C given A, that means probability of getting a white ball given that a white ball was transferred. So what will be this probability? So in total, actually now in the second bag we have 6 balls. So out of 6, the total number of ways possible outcomes is 61 or simply 6, and the favorable number of outcomes will be 2C1. Why 2C1? Because the white ball is now 2. Now here PB means a black ball was transferred from the first bag to the second bag. Now in the first bag, how many black balls were? 3 black balls were there. So PB means 3C1 divided by 5C1, or simply 3 by 5. And what is this? PC given B. PC given B means probability of getting a white ball from the second bag if a black ball was transferred. So total number of balls increased from 5 to 6, that means, but the black balls here increased to 5. So now after transferring a black ball in the second bag, we have 6 balls, and out of 6 only one white ball is there. So here the number of favorable outcomes is 61, and total number of possible outcomes, what will be this? Total number of possible outcomes is 1C1, or simply 1. Okay, fine, do it. So remaining all the examples, how many remains? Just few examples remains. You give a try. In case of any difficulty, just inform me, or you can express your difficulties in writing also. I'll do it for you, but hopefully you should be able, I think you should be able to answer all these remaining questions. So what you need to do, do it, and I give you 3 days to submit. So within 3 days you submit all these examples. Okay, so out of the question number 37, up to the question number 37, you solve all this and submit within 3 days. Okay.